Hi all, this is Up and Onwards here, or to go by my real name, Aaron. This is the first time I'm actually being in front of the camera. It's a bit of a change, I admit, because I'm used to being behind the camera as the trains run by, showing my models that I currently have. So, albeit some of them, I admit, are quite old. For example, this Doppel pug here. This was, I think, made before the year 2000, while as the Hornby one is 2010. So quite a gap difference between them two. And I'm at the most up-to-date models that I have are probably my Hornby Peckett and my Bachmann A2. Those are probably my most up-to-date locomotives, but yeah. Anyways, just giving a heads up, some of my upcoming videos, such as local reviews, as well as running sessions, which I'm going to start hopefully this very day, well later on today. At the moment, I'm thinking of just showing video clips of trains I've ran before, such as double headers, stuff like that. And just giving a heads up, recently I've been reviewing this, the Hornby A1 class Terrier. And I know I said A1 class, it's, people normally go A1X, but this is before they were reboilered, so before the 1920s grouping, which is quite cool. Alright, just generally put that down. It's a good model. I have no real complaints over it. It's a good starter loco in it. And for upcoming models to be on my channel, hopefully I can get finished tonight the review recording of the Bachmann Collet Goods loco. You can see here. It's personally one of my favorite small tender engines, and I have seen the more modern ones where it's the proper Great Western buffers, so they're solid instead of sprung, and some of the detailing on it ain't as good as this older model. Mind you, unless you can get it on eBay secondhand where a model has already had their hands on it, where else can you get a Collet Goods loco with real coal in the tender? I mean, look at that. And it's a Churchwood tender too. I'll save most of the facts in that for when I do review, naturally. I'm actually getting better camera shyness because this is the first time I'm doing it like this. And the mic quality, I admit, might not be that good. But yeah. Another reason why the videos might the flow of them may slow down a fair bit is because I've recently really injured my right knee. I've had it seen to and that, but yeah, really can't put too much weight on it or walk all that well, so yeah. Oh well, I'm still young, so of course I'm bound to do something silly now and then. But, you know, just put that away. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get all of it done soon. And hopefully I can start the first of what I personally would like to call my Grizzly Trilogy reviews. Basically, it's the reviews of a Bachmann Grizzly V2 and Hornby's A3 and A4 Pacifics. Now, I know many of people have done plenty of A4 videos. IC82 has done quite a number, as well as Sam's Trains. He's done more than I can dream. He's got a collection of A4s, I think. I'll throw links to one of their A4, one of each channel's A4 videos in the description below. Not to worry. Bit of a frog in my throat, sorry. And yeah, as for the V2, I don't think many people have reviewed that loco. I don't know why though. It is quite a nice model. Mine is an old model, I admit, but I don't know why people don't review the V2 that well. I know Bachmann. I know they have came out with a brand new V2. I know Bachmann. Well, that was about earlier this year. They said they were going to anyway. But this older model, which I think is the split chassis type. Yeah, it's the split chassis type, not the more solid one-piece thing you get these days. It's a two-piece chassis. But I like it. It's got quite a bit of weight in it. It runs alright. I like it. But if I had the chance, if the new V2s are very, very good, I would probably give up Green Arrow here for one of those new V2s. And I know I might get a couple of negative comments for saying that, because at the moment, Green Arrow, not the DC comic book character for the record, the locomotive that came first, is currently pretty much stuffed and mounted. I think that's the correct term. And it's a damn shame, because she was a crowd pleaser. The only LNER locomotives that I can think of that are currently running, that I know of, for the record, before anyone bombards me with comments, is pretty much Flying Scotsman, of course, and maybe one or two A4s. Actually, no, maybe just one A4. So Nigel Gresley is under overhaul, and Binnen is on display. Mallard is a static display at the National Museum, so yeah, that only leaves Union as South Africa. As for the other LNER designs, like the B class types, as well as K's, the N types and other LNER locomotives, I'm not too sure about, because being here in New Zealand, the most I see of a train is the daily freight train down the main road, which is, should be leaving by now. But yeah, after uploading my review on the Terrier, I will set to work, and checking and editing, if I have to, the video of the Colic Goods before even thinking of uploading it. I will personally, if requested enough, I guess, or something like that. Might be asking a bit much. I'll do a review of the Bachmann V2. And if people really haven't noticed yet, I kind of take it into heart or interest into doing a review or a video in one go. I admit, with pauses in between shots. Luckily there's a pause button on my camera, so I can do that. Mainly because I'm really bad at editing videos. I'm good with machines and mechanical stuff, but when it comes to computers and that, well, I'm about as thick as a brick. But I really just like how this is. And, well, In all fairness, I think my most popular video is of one of my favourite New Zealand locomotives, which is an AB class Pacific, namely Passchendaele. Last time I checked, it was up to 69 views, which is quite a lot, considering before I started the whole channel, the most views it got was like 10. So it's really exploded. The next popular film to that is, to my surprise, the 9F Evening Star by Batman. I must have done a really good review if it's that popular, because before that, my first review, the Peppercorn Pacifics, the A1 and A2 classes, they were the most popular, but Evening Star skyrockets. It's about 10 videos ahead, I think. 10 videos, 10 views ahead. It's just turning out to be one of those days. Sorry. Yeah. But for, I think, a while, or maybe a week or two, between up, I might do one video a week if I have to, because when I first got into it, I thought, oh yeah, it's still good, and it's really going great. And I guess I kind of got too excited and start, posting multiple videos in one day or several in a week. And now I'm running out of, until I get new locomotives, because starting out small, until I get more locomotives, I'm really starting to run low on what to review, because I've recently done the Terrier, which was in the O2 video, and that was only a cameo. Now I'm doing the V2, then the Grizzly Pacifics, and I don't know if I can get them fixed in time or not, but also the two Pugs. I don't know if I'll be able to get them fixed in time, but you never know. You never know. And if, and only if, I have to, excuse me, if I have to, due to running reasons, I may have to dismantle and rebuild my layout. I know at the moment it's pretty decent continuous layout with adequately sized sidings, passing loops at each end, and a small one here. But with the way the reviews and that are, with running trains and that, I think I may have to convert back to one of my original designs, which was a double track layout, if I recall. Which was an idea I got from one of those Pico books. Yeah. And if it falls down to having to do that, I'm still going to keep the name of the layout Upwell and Onwards. I'll just try and make it seem like if it became a very successful branch line that had a double track section. Because I think I've seen one or two branch lines like that. Not here in New Zealand, no, we're strictly single track, unless you're in the North Island. But yeah, I think there was one or two branch lines that became double track. I know the Great Central is preserved main line, is extending its double track set a fair bit. Oh, and just want to say to those YouTubers who are in the UK, such as the Model Railway YouTubers group, first of all, I would like to say, hope the heat's not getting to you, fellas. As well as New Junction, I'd like to say, that small video you did of modeling in the summer, that is actually quite helpful. Mind you, I built my layout in a heat wave, so I was a bit silly. Right, I might as well end this video quick before I start to meander on and start maintenance on the layout. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this. It means a lot. If you're watching this on the YouTubers group forum page on Facebook, if you like to, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, Upwell and Onwards, and throw a friendly comment down below if you'd like. Any response is better than none. Thank you. Good day.